Okay, wrestling fundamentals today. Keep it simple on the mats. I want to see good techniques in the ground game. Let's keep that up. There you go. Let's transition. Great work with the takedown. Good, good. Ground and pound time. Go! Good work. Now get heavy. Come on now. Get after it. Good. Let's control the ground game now. Nice. Perfect. All right, punches and bunches from the ground now. Nice posture up there. Good work. 30 to go. That's the one. There's a lot more we can do than we did today. Strong clinch game allows you to close the distance and deliver some heavy punishment. Watch your posture, control the opponent, and then start working. Keep that chin down. That's it. Good work. Today's all about Muay Thai. Let's get into clinch and practice those strikes. Yeah, more of that. There we go. Nice work. Hands up, hands up. Excellent work. That is beautiful. A lot of great things we can focus on to improve tomorrow.
All right, so here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight. Daniel Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part in getting this man to this spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
Well, self-belief is a powerful thing. He has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. All right, here he is, the undisputed baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion. And man, does he have all the confidence and the self-belief that comes with that distinction.
Yeah, when you're the baddest man on the planet, you are confident. You have to be a bit arrogant, a bit cocky. And that's what this guy has. He has been here on so many different occasions. This is like another night in the office, but you can never tell by the way that he prepares. When you watch him prepare, he treats every one of these defenses as if it's the first time he's fighting for a UFC championship.
No, you put that well. He has had that patented intensity about him this week, trying to occupy some head space in the challenger. Huge heavyweight title fight is upon us. Won't be long now, folks. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introduction, it's the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Great. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Assassin.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, is our referee. All right, here we go. UFC heavyweight title is on the line. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Oh, man, that's too early. Must have been a good warm-up in the back.
I mean, he walked right into that one, John. It's a huge test, especially when it's this early in the fight. He's still fighting.
Oh, big left. UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
Wow, John, this guy is an absolute grinder, and he imposed himself on his opponent, and he keeps the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight. All right, so we hear and still tonight, our UFC heavyweight champion came in with a lot of pressure, a lot of hype, and he successfully defends the title here. Well, it's been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion by months out. All right, folks, here we go. Undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship fight, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes the walk here tonight, and he's enjoying every moment of it. Huge title defense beckons for him tonight.
John, he loves where he stands in the sport. He loves the admiration that comes with being the baddest man on the planet. He knows he's the biggest, he's the strongest, he's the baddest, and he loves it. And he prepares as if he never wants to let that go. This man lives for being the best. This man lives to be in the spotlight. And time again, we see him defend this belt as if his life depended on it.
Well, right, you lose this belt, it's essentially like walking back into your new life. He has no intention of suffering that fate here tonight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the main event introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Executioner. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Assassin.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Good.
Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, a lot of the UFC's best have gotten that opportunity.
Absolutely, J.A. And when you grow up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream to headline MSG and fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. I got that honor, and I can almost feel the ghost of Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, all those great fights those guys had at MSG. I felt as if on that night that I retained my championship, I became part of that fraternity. The greatest heavyweight fighters to ever step foot in Madison Square Garden. It was an honor and a pleasure, and it felt amazing to join that fraternity.
Nice crack there. Oh, nice job by him to cut an angle and land the head strike.
Yeah, beautiful job getting out of the way, then returning with something more damaging. Beautiful job.
Both guys just so cool and collected. If you've never been to a UFC live event, there is an indescribable tension when there is a belt on the line.
Nice shot to the head from the clinch position.
And there it is. This is what he does. Forces the miss on the feet and gets a beautiful takedown.
It's just the timing of those entries. It's like this guy has been wrestling his entire life. You miss, he makes you pay.
Good work.
Oh, he got denied trying to pass. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Nice straight punch there. Oh, great takedown to sit his opponent down, champ.
Beautiful job getting that takedown. Going to the double leg on the side of the octagon, but his opponent gave himself a chance, John, by falling into butterfly guard. I mean, that was great work by the bottom fighter, keeping him into position.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. Oh, he's in the mouth. It's so important to get to that far side underhook. Whenever you got the half guard on one side, you got to try to find that far side underhook. You got to kill his underhook, because that's what they use to get back to their feet.
He's beating you on the ground right now, on hooks. He's not hurting you too bad, but we can't allow that to happen. We've got to get back up to our feet. The guard is awesome.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Right on the button. Oh, that's how it's done, right? You slip the strike and get the fight where you want it.
Well, you want to be close. We know that he likes being in this position. He used his defense to put himself in the position that he wants to be in.
And now some separation.
Guillotine!
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Making all these shots count.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him. Great submission defense on display tonight. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands. Trying to pass here, but it's a no-go. Nice shot there by the champ. Those body shots are nasty.
Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Nice transition.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Right into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position. I mean, he's trying to pass, but the bottom fighter said, nope, we're staying right here.
All right, that's number 2.
Okay, settle down. Settle down. You cannot let him take you down anymore. Okay, you gotta commit to the sprawls. He's taking you that way too.
All right, now we take a look at some of the action from the previous round, of which there was a lot.
Ready. Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, here we go with our next round. His opponent is going to need some Motrin later tonight. How about all those strikes to the head he absorbed in the previous round?
He is not moving his head. He's trying to walk forward. He's a pressure fighter, sure, but he's trying to walk forward with no head movement, and he is paying the price for it by getting hit over and over in the face.
Oh, clipped him with the overhand. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Both fighters throwing heat now. Nice hook.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Yup, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, come on, that's gotta be it. Oh, hang on a second, he escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, go to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day. Fighters in half guard now.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there.
Let's work, guys.
Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom.
Attacking armbar.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Okay, he's got it. That's it. This fight is over.
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Oh, big shots from the top. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Championship rounds beckon.
Deep breath and recover. Bring that up. Wing it. That's okay. It's a fight. You're supposed to be tired. This next round.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay if you would.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done.
Oh, looks like he's got a cut above the eye here. Well, we know how quickly this sport moves, but we got to acknowledge that big right hand a moment ago.
Hands up.
Oh, guillotine here. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Another ground and pound strike lands.
That was beautiful. Just following the flow, not fighting the action too much. That's how you get stuck in submissions. Those guys start throwing up those subs, just flow with them. Beat them to the next position.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Takes his back now. All right, full guard here. Bottom fighter likes it. Top fighter figures to want to try to pass.
Yes, he definitely wants to pass, or he wants to get posture to land ground and pound.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
No, this is a bad position. You do not want to get mounted by this man.
All right, butterfly guard now up against the fence. DC, talk us through.
Yeah, and he's got some opportunities to get up here. He's got to elevate or create space with his feet, get back to his feet, and stand up. Now he's got full guard.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, so good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. Big right hook there by the champ.
Final seconds here. Good work by the bottom fighter to prevent the pass. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, that's the end of the round. Some significant damage done, or so it appears. The fighter's got a cut above his eye from that round. Cut man gonna earn his money here. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Fifth and final round. Straight punch is good. Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Missed with that jab attempt there.
He's got a cut now. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything
Oh,
fly.
nice job by him to stay with it. Steps around and gets the takedown.
Beautiful takedown, but notice the defensive fighter, John. He's in the butterfly guard, so he's giving himself a chance to get back up.
Trying to pass guard here, nothing doing. Less than 2 minutes now to go in this fifth and final round. And working out a half guard now.
beautiful pass. Getting them out here.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Sub here.
That submission was tight.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here.
Got that submission locked up very tight.
Well, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, so the title fight goes the distance. Two of the most exciting words in all of mixed martial arts, and new. I think we're going to hear Bruce Buffer utter those very words tonight.
And new. And he relied on his striking in order to take the belt from the former champion. He fought beautifully tonight, and we are all proud to call him new UFC champion.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Executioner.
So there he is, the new UFC heavyweight champion. DC, I remember when that was your reality. I'm not sure I've ever seen you so emotional in the octagon.
I mean, I was so excited. He could take a breath, but he better turn right around and focus on what's right behind him.
All right, this is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready.
Ready? Good.
All right, so this highly anticipated stand-up only event is now underway. Friendly reminder on the rules, and hopefully you play by them. no grappling of any type. So if you like striking, this is the event for you. Also, fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. This is a stand-up only event. Let's see how it plays out. Nice slip to avoid the left. Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses. All right, sort of the way we expected it here at the outset of this title fight. Both guys respecting what's coming back their way and looking for counters.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't overextend yourself, and don't leave the opening for your opponent to take advantage of you. Make sure you make them make the mistake, and once you do, make them pay.
Set up a little bit better this time, okay?
Well, his corner's getting frustrated now. He just got touched with that lead hook to the head again.
That was a beautiful shot. You know, it comes at him so fast. At times, it's very tough to see because there's no wind-up with this guy. This is one of his best punches.
All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep feinting out little punches with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot.
.90 seconds now to go in the round.
Big shot to the head.
And follows up with another one. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Nice punch lands.
Big elbow there, lands.
They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's gonna fall.
Final seconds. Second round, straight ahead.
Nice workout there. Your striking is on a whole nother level. I want you to keep doing that. Your jab is beautiful. Keep that in his face. That's what's going to...
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Good. Good.
All right, second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Just misses with that one. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Blood dripping now from the lip. Oh, big right hand, yes.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Both fighters land simultaneously. Just over 2 minutes now to go. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting. He's being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
Come on, man. Let's go. Let's focus on this fight now.
Straight punch. Useful.
Stay sharp.
1 minute to go in the round.
60 seconds left.
He's got that jab working, nicely done. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
End this fight. End it.
10 seconds to go in the round. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready, Joe? Ready? Let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Oh, overhand to the dome.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taken so many strikes to the head. This dude's got some high-level striking.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Nice right punch followed by a left. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yep.
Finds a home for the left hand there.
Oh, they both threw really hard. Punch got blocked there.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Final seconds here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Breathe. Relax. Get that heart rate down. You're sucking wind right now. Don't worry about that. So is he. I need you to get back on it.
All right, DC, put your cell phone down as we look at some of the action from the previous round.
You okay? You good? Okay, let's go.
Championship rounds are upon us. Just misses there with the left. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, that defense is a thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just defending. His eyes are very open, aware. He sees everything coming before his opponent throws.
All right, time to hit the Sunoco station. Both of these fighters are on empty.
This looks like when I played video games as a 7-year-old. When I didn't know nothing but button mashing. You two guys have button mashed to the point that neither one of you can find a knockout. You better hope your parents don't walk in the room and watch you guys be that fatigued. This is embarrassing. Learn to play the game.
And a nice left hand there on the inside. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Under 3 minutes now to go. Looking for that left hand, not there.
He should have dealt with that kick, man. You got to check him early to try to deter guys from throwing those over and over again.
Under a minute to go in the round. Big power shot there. Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
And if the defense don't get better, at some point you're going to see him start to really show the effects of this body. Oh, I love a fight that makes that investment into the body early to get the dividends later in the fight.
We were talking about something else, but a moment ago there was a clean right hand that got through. It is plausibly 2-2 here as we hit this 5th round.
Take a deep breath and relax. Nice job. You won that round. Clearly. This round, I want it to be destructive here. I need to move forward and see.
All right, we now re-rack some of the highlights from the previous round.
Ready? Good. Let's
We
go.
have arrived at this 5th and final round.
Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Side kick, well done. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore.
All right, doing work with the jab. Able to rip the body there. There it is, another strike to the body. That has been a big storyline in this fight. We'll keep an eye on it as the bout continues.
You know, we'll keep an eye on it. But the person that should be addressing it is his opponent. His opponent isn't doing anything to deter him from doing this constantly. He has got to change something if he wants to fight this fight and win this fight.
Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch.
All right, relax and set it up, Marlon. Relax and set it up. Be patient.
Time winding down, final seconds of the fight. And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 49-48, the executioner. Judge 2 scores it 9-49. And Judge 3 scores it 9-49. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a majority draw.
All right, so we hear and still tonight, our UFC heavyweight champion came in with a lot of pressure, a lot of hype, and he successfully defends the title here tonight.
With all that pressure, he never changes his approach. He always does exactly what he says he's going to do, and he remains the champion in the UFC's biggest and most dangerous division.